Welcome back to Total Warhammer 3 in part 25 of my Valkia the Bloody Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode I wanted to start things off with a battle against Yasmin and the combined forces here at the Phoenix Gate, but I had forgotten that we could not quite reach, and I had already clicked the button, so we are kind of out of luck here for this turn. We have several sieges going on now. I wanted to start them up and build up some towers. We got Jorhul over here, as well as Arbal. Both of our demon princes are taking out a couple of the citadels of the exiles of Nehek, and then one of them is going to jump back up here and hopefully eliminate the Sisters of Twilight before they're able to build back up. We also, if we jump out to the big map, Leonkel is moving over to either attack us or come over to Conquata to cause some problems. I decided we were going to move him up to finish off the Troll Fjord and eliminate our enemies on this front before we deal with Leonkel. Jaeger is moving over to do some replenishment and recruit up some more lads before we throw him into the fight. We also had two more sieges going on currently. We had Throg being brought down by Rel. We wanted to see if he was willing to fight us on the field of combat, and if not, we'll just go ahead and allow that to attrition down until we can auto-resolve. And then over here we had Hivald trying to claim the Writhing Fortress and the vassalage of the Cool, which would allow us to just chuck more Norskins at our enemies, which is going to be only ever positive. Nothing else we can do, though, until we end the turn, so let's swing back over here to Valkia and get it going. Alright, we got some ambushers. Even if that would have worked out for you, you would have gotten crushed. So another Wah fails. It's almost like clockwork at this point. We need to devour Prince Hakaros' soul. And we'll get to that eventually. Valkia, though, we need to move over here and start eliminating these random high elf armies. Let's start with Yasmin. She ran away a long ways, which is rude. If I come back this way, they're both going to sprint away too. Let's catch this high elf first. She's got quite, a little bit more strong of an army. Go ahead and delete it. Our powerful army is defeated. We will go ahead and replenish up this time. I agree. We gained a fireball, and we can't quite turn around, but we could move on the Unicorn Gate here. I think we should raise this, or at least claim it for ourselves so we can move through. Grab Helmcroft here. I think we'll just make the Flaming Sword a little better. Cormac, I want focus on Salt units. I'm actually going to pull him out of the army and see if he can weaken the gate. For 1,000 and 100%, he absolutely can. And the Unicorn Gate has been weakened, not as much as normal, but I bet the gates have some defense against that. Let's send Valkia in. It'd be a close victory. We would lose nobody. We'll give it auto-resolve. For the Blood God! We will sack it.
Aids the cause of war.
A little bit of cash.
Reforged
and we don't have enough movement even to turn back around and claim it, which is kind of surprising.
Press on!
And a little unfortunate. Let's jump over into raiding stance then.
Wake.
Make some cash and keep from taking any kind of attrition. I don't know that they have any ability to cause us attrition, but even if they do, I bet they're going to move now on Tor and Lek together. Probably should have defeated them first. Let's see about swinging over to King Simundis. Yeah, we only need the one group of towers. We just need some soldiers to hit the walls without taking any fire from the archers or the towers themselves. Let's get in there and claim some skulls. Alright. That's an impressive settlement, but it's going to be burned to the ground all the same. I think we're going to attack from... from a joint hit here. Let's go. I'm very happy those aspiring champions are taking the walls. We'll grab them there, and then some on this side as well with the dual axes. We'll take U3 as a main assault force. Then U3 coming out over here with Berserkers. And they have some Skelly Archers that actually will do fine damage against us just because these guys have 0 as far as armor goes. So we'll put them back in the back if we can, and then rush them around. Dogs are going to be doing the same, but over here on this end. If I can get them back in this corner. That works. And then the trolls will take 3 on each side here, or at least these 3 will be going this direction, and then these 2 the other way. Yorhul, the demon prince with the cranial helmet, will be going on this side with our mage. Well, the mage can head on the side with less soldiers, and then Urkal Doommonger riding in as a rear guard. Get this battle going.
Khorne's bloody glory.
Take the walls. I'm going to have you actually rotate around. Now, never mind, those gates are way too far away. Pull up and irritate those Nehekara warriors, though. We'll send the doggos in to chew on the gates. Send the dual axes up. Send in the boys.
This world will die.
We'll get a burning head as soon as they all get off the walls there, because they're going to try to do it pretty quickly. How far out do we have to be? A little bit more than we are. Oh, let's send the boy in, bust down them gates, and have him go deal with the tomb guard on the walls. Actually, you can just scoot over and kick King Samudes in the face. Any damage those trolls are taking, they should regenerate. Let's kind of have these guys move up like this so they stay away from the bombs. Always avoid screaming skull catapult damage if we can't help it. Alright, our mage is up where we can drop the burning head on in. I think we'll send it from... How much closer do you got to get, buddy? Alright, well, we'll wait. Nearly there. These warriors can come on up now. Get ready to head on in. Just trying to avoid the screaming skull catapult for a moment. Alright, let's drop it like so, and then it'll bounce back. Death to the non-believers. Bowl over the other group that didn't decide to get out of the way. And crash through the Ushabti as well, which is a bit of a waste, but that's a little bit of chip damage. Also go ahead and drop a Flamestorm. Without overcasting it, probably in the middle of these Skelly Archers. It's doing plenty of damage. Blast our dudes as they come on out of the gate there. Oh yeah, the Flamestorm's gonna finish off the rest of these warriors. No problem. Keep these guys on the wall just for a moment. Although they're gonna get bombarded. They took a ton of damage. Alright, let's get on down there. How are things going on the other end? Looks like we're sitting here getting bombarded. Was microing the other side a bit heavy. Where did their king go? Is he already long dead? In that case, go deal with the catapults there. Give yourself a little bit of health. You can scoot on over. Bring these marauders over so they're not in the line of sight for the towers. They can continue to throw their axes up on the wall. I'd love to get in these gates. These poor guys are getting annihilated. It was kind of a mistake.
Chaos Sorcerer.
Alright, we're finally through the gates. Charge on in.
Chaos Sorcerer.
See if you can't drop a burning head. I'm gonna bounce it on this catapult here.
All will be hell.
Alright, send in the boys. Over on this end, we are through the gates as well. Let's send them in. The aspiring champions are slaughtering everyone on the walls there. You can't escape. Sorry to let you know.
Takers of skulls.
Guess they're tired of getting chopped up with axes. So be it indeed.
Martial supremacy.
Skeleton spearmen. Now let's give that to the tomb guard. Weaken them. Go bash up those spearmen, please. Smashing them up.
Tremble.
No one should be able to stop these aspiring champs. Go
Maim.
ahead and let you guys get up there and help out. Send everyone else through the gates.
Hunting souls.
Hunting souls.
Dark power.
Should we send them in against the chariots? That may be dangerous. We'll bring them over here with the rest of our forces. Here come the Ushabti as well. Well, let's turn around and deal with that. Poor lads are having the worst time. I would say throw a fireball at the Ushabti, but it'll probably hit our own dudes. Alright, you guys scoot on in. Try to help out those doggos that got blasted. I'm not sure what did all that damage to them, but it definitely hurt. Alright, those catapults are nearly gone. They're through the gates. Coming up and claim that point. You, sir. I guess go kill these Hekar warriors. Not much else to do. Skelly warriors to die. Little power indeed. Hellblades have kicked in up top. They're an unstoppable killing force, each blade disintegrating dozens of warriors, even if it doesn't actually happen. It is in my head. Murder. Looks like the Skellies have mostly broken, leadership-wise. Yeah, don't get bogged down.
With fury and hatred.
I've got a blade of Khorne to use, but not a lot of reason to do so. Alright, we claim that point. Let's stop them from escaping. Everything over here is dead. Send it in. And it looks like we're just waiting on them to break. Dragon Ogres are definitely not the fight they want to be taking. And a synchronized explosion. Victory, Khorne. Another decisive victory. Skulls piled high. Gained a few souls there. We could raise it, gain even more. I think we just go for the sack and go the gold.
Ruinous crusade continues.
Plunderer indeed.
Demon.
And we'll do the run and claim it because it's got the salt there.
Leave it stand.
This one belongs to us. We'll pass off Hrothgar to one of our allies here.
Straight to business. Where shall we raid next? The longships are ready.
There you go, buddy. 600 gold, we'll take it.
Understood.
They've got Hrothgar Spire. We'll put in the Chimerica Spire. Salt giving us growth per region after winning a battle. Oh, wow. I wish there was salt closer in. That'd have been amazing. None of our salt added any, unfortunately. For you, sir, we should probably go for Ruination, not so needed. The Spoilers for extra income from sacking, and then Unholy Resilience, and we'll go towards the Blessed by Evil to get... Or is there any ones that allow us to have more... No, none of these actually increase, or decrease, rather, the upkeep. Blessed by Evil gives us more loot, which works.
Killing will be all the easier.
You're not wrong at all. We'll go up here and add Infernal Champion. Bit more weapon strings, up to 525. He hits harder
The
than
demonic host.
most lords from other races. Let's go ahead and grab Wound Maker for you. To 537. The bonus V infantry. They can keep on moving. We've got one tower in over here at the Planet of Dogs as well, so we're going to send in the Chosen. It'd be a Pyrrhic victory, we'd lose nobody. Go ahead and give that one auto-resolve. With some hesitation. I don't believe this one has any of the trade materials, so we may just go for the raise for the 1,500 souls.
Into ashes.
Run away, buddy.
Demon.
Can we go into March? We absolutely cannot. Which is unfortunate. Get raiding.
Without mercy.
And scoot on. Hopefully no armies come over here out of nowhere. I'm not so convinced that the Sisters of Twilight aren't still alive somewhere. Server die. Oh, warband upgrade cost is what that one gives. That's not so bad either. Let's do more income from raiding. And unholy resilience for you as well.
Useful adornments.
And then scouting for this lad.
Excellent.
Want to pick up as many of those magical items as we can. We've got a lot of lords now and they need some items.
Valkia the Bloody.
More sieges to get to. Throg is going to hide, so he is going to fall to attrition. Fortunately for him. He vault over here. We can move in and do some damage against the Warhost of the Apocalypse. I think it's time. He's going to give us a valiant defeat. Doesn't know who we are. Alright, let's get this going. This settlement has several little kill box areas. If you deploy over here, you're going to die. If you deploy over here... Oh, well, this one's not as bad. Hang on now. This one we can cause a ruckus from several different angles. We've got lots of towers, but they're positioned kind of strangely. That's a tough call. We could kind of do attack from both if we really wanted to. Let's do both of the aspiring champs in the towers. That's exactly what we want. Do one of them here, and one of them over attacking the other side. And then Chaos Warriors can be backing them up with something along those lines. Looks good to me. Same thing going on over here. Their exact order doesn't matter. They'll all have to run in as a blob anyway. And quick cut, ambushed by a quick sneeze. Unfortunate. Almost didn't hit the button in time. We'll put these guys over here in this little alcove. And then put some doggos to threaten over here on this side. Then we will split up our beautiful Chaos Trolls here. I think we'll send 2 going this direction. And then our flying monster. As well as the other troll. I guess this troll on this side. Okay, so we'll make sure all the trolls are in the group so I know who they're at. The cavalry, I'll probably put over here with my doggos. Doggos and cavalry working together. And then the hell cannon. Firing his blasts over. Let's do the thing. Khorne's chosen. Charge right on in there. Get in there and beat those gates down. You charge right up on top and attack those chosen. Oh, scoot off to the side, please. That's gonna hurt. Stop watching, get the troops in, otherwise they are going to die in droves. I'll start blasting those marauders on the wall there with a boom. Good old boom sauce, shake it up. Get jogging, bud. The impact of their life. Oh, they ran off the walls, did they? That's fine, we'll go kill these Gorby's chariots then. The single file line looks to be working. Oh, until all of them just got bopped out of existence there. Okay, over here on this end, no one's worrying about them, so let's send the knights and the dogs in. Send the knights in after this one. They've got their marauder horsemen on this side. We can send ours over just to be a nuisance. Just to be a nuisance. They're actually able to fire on these guys. That's not good. Keep pulling them over. That's free damage we can't give them. Nice dodge. Everyone's in there. Including our bloodthirster. Chopping up those Gorby's chariots. Give them the business. Right, here comes some spearmen to cause problems. Let's get out of that for just a moment. Should be fast enough to get away. The Chosen are about to have the worst day ever. Alright, turn around and fight them then if they wanna fight you that bad. They wish to die that badly, we should allow it. And they are still able to fire over there. That seems Seems goofy. Sorry, Champs are taking the wall, but they are not winning, so we definitely need to give them some help. Same kind of things going on over here. Let's get these guys up on the wall. They're not winning against their Chosen. Alright, we've got these gates. Get these guys. Can we have them come on inside, or... We need them helping out against these Chosen, so let's just send them in. Charge on in. We'll have the Khorne Lord most likely going up top here. Helping out with all these great great weapons warriors. Yeah, the aspiring champions are outnumbered up there. And it's causing them some issues. Come in here and chop on these gates, please. Get in there and help out with those Chosen on the walls. We need it. The gates are ours. Perfect. They definitely needed the help.
Blood for the blood god.
Trolls are getting up and in there. Luckily, these are Marauders. They don't do so well against Chaos Warriors, so we need to probably quickly pull them over so they're not routing. Are our prospective units through their gates? They are. You can head in there and claim the victory point, and then we'll have the Knights attack these Marauders here.
Marauders of Khorne!
Gotta get these guys in there fighting.
Hear the sound of earth! Murder for Khorne!
Ah, they're routing. Inside the walls, too, unfortunately.
For Valkia!
We'll get these two going this direction. Come on, hold your leadership. You've got to. Every time our Hell Cannon fires in on friendly fire, though, it's doing bad things to the psyche.
Hell for Khorne!
Guys are getting bombarded now. Bring them in.
Skulls! Move! Lead us to mortals!
Go cause some problems.
Northern barbarian!
We played it a little too safe with the boys, and it's causing them to take a lot of damage.
Seed of blood!
My warriors flee. Yeah, those are trolls. Those are less warriors.
Axfather's marauders!
These boys are inside. Let's get some axes in on these Gorbeast chariots. Throw the axes and then run.
Yes!
Where's the unit that's chilling out? Charge in on those marauders there. We're gonna play the Duke. Nah, we don't need it. With the reinforcements, we've got these guys on the wall.
Nurgle's pestilent glory!
Chaos Trolls should regain their leadership, especially with the allies in here.
The North decides!
Beautiful, get an awesome rear charge in. Slaughter the lads on the walls.
The Skull Taker's decree!
Now these guys got caught. That's not great.
Sent by Khorne!
Throw those axes.
Done!
Scoot on around. Don't want you to get caught by spearmen for no reason. That would be all the unfortunate.
Marauders of Khorne!
Marauders hung in there just for long enough. They've got some assistance now. Drag him down. Right, everyone up on the walls here has won their fight. Get on in down here. Let's just pour up and slaughter these Chosen. Nothing else to do. That Gorbeast chariot's gone. Yeah, just go ahead and charge in there and smash them up. You'll regenerate while you do it. Especially if they give you the old no damage. Rolls are done. Let's bring them on back.
Marauders of Khorne!
The blood flows in rivers. Bombing it all over that guy. Lucky Grandma with the acid variety. Now, these Chaos Warriors are ready for you, buddy. Axe in either hand.
Time to despoil!
Bigger, scarier Chaos Brothers.
All belongs to God! The Horde surges!
All my knights. Oof, that was a tough victory there. A Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, we left the dogs and the knights to their own devices, but they did all right. The dogs said it had 0 kills. They're lying, but they say they have 15. We will definitely first sack the settlement for 18,000. And then turn around and occupy and vassalize the Cool.
Pay tribute to
Welcome to the team. Sew your banner onto ours. Go ahead and give you Devoted of Chaos. Getting extra souls from our fights. And then Hearts of Iron.
an artifact of ruin. First
That it is,
for
sir.
battle.
With the Writhing Fortress firmly under our control, the Cool now switch their targets. Which is going to horrify most of our enemies here. They had allies, and now they do not.
Without mercy.
Throg is going to go ahead and allow himself to fall. Dobby Breaker's moving around still. We shall catch you eventually, good
Stop
sir.
the fires of rage.
Khorne, Vorgus. Could really use some more replenishment on you.
Lord of Khorne.
Far more. We're at 4,000 positive, so let's add you.
Warm yourselves with rage.
Love some more Berserkers. You probably need at least one unit of Halberds just to wear down Malice. Then the rest of this is what it is. Did we recruit up any more troops? That will never turn down aspiring champions. We could also give them
Fight for
some actually scary units. I think I'll give him both. He's one of the only that has no demons. Add some demons to your roster, sir. And then you can do battle with Malice. No, he says.
Exalted
Absolutely
with
not.
Lord of Khorne. Never.
Forbidden Citadel has actually some pretty potent defenders there. Let's pull back and prepare to defend against Malice. There being no lads randomly wandering around, I guess we could gain some Psychors. That would be quite the artillery piece. Additionally, I really do like Minotaurs. I can only have one. Like one total? I don't like that so much. What if we get some Orc Biggins? I mean, they're not great, but it's kind of amusing. Orc Biggins or some... What's the difference between Normie Trolls and our Chaos Trolls? Literally nothing? They've got a little bit more. Ours have more melee. Well, that's because they've got some combat experience. There is no difference. Well, until they have Black Orcs, they're not really worth recruiting anyway. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that be. I'll give them the Minotaurs, though. Takes 2 turns? Man, I don't want to do that. I don't want it to take 2 turns. It's way too long. Grab a Twisted Relic, then. We'll go ahead and no. The Hellforged Host would be better in one of the Demon Prince's armies.
Only the strong survive.
In that case, Lewin Leonka would like to duel.
No, I am the lion.
No, you say. Give me a moment, sir. I'll fight you here in a second. I've got a bunch of big ugly lads in my way.
Not a chance.
Yes, my ruinous power.
Jaeger, let's keep you moving, sir.
Gods direct me.
Get you some more lads.
You have my faith.
Whole bunch of dudes. All these guys we will mark for the Berserker life. We've got 16 total, so let's grab both of these trolls, and I like the spawn for an unkillable unit, or at least an unbreakable unit.
Bring ruin.
And for the final one we grab, we'll just grab one more doggo.
Now,
Grab a bit more speed.
this is wise.
You guys are full up as well. Although I can get rid of these
Lord
uglies.
of Rage,
They're not my favorite.
prove your worst.
There is no worth. It has been decided. Let's go with one more troll.
Step forth and
One more
conquer.
smash 'em up unit.
Thirst for battle. Exalted of Khorne. If Khorne wins it,
Could move in and stop them from recruiting at the very least. We can't fight all those armies same time though. Let's hang out here. If Lewin wants to battle as well, I'm more than happy to tussle with the king of Bretonia. Pass out some upgrades. Definitely need some walls there at the Howling Citadel. Now that we have that going to tier 5, we'll go ahead and get rid of our growth building. Put in something that makes us a bit more money. Who has yet to move? Rel.
blood.
Rel is sieging currently. Oh, is it Farmort? Is this the one
Let the
we're
slaughter
talking about here?
commence.
Yeah, no,
Lord
he's
of War.
chilling. He's doing the old replenishment thing. Vortex column, we got the repair going. I think they keep coming in here and blowing up random buildings. Because they're rude. They can't help themselves. Another commandment to pass out over here at the Writhing Fortress. We'll definitely go for the Foster Colts. And turn. Grafe has gone the entire opposite direction to go hit the Naglfari Plain. Rude. Gonna go give themselves a base of operations to hide in. Interesting decision.
The Lord of Murder's host stands ready to annihilate your
Kolek's
kind.
big head. What's going on, my friend? War? So be it. They're gonna claim back lands that belong to the Dolgan. I think he only has the one settlement, looks like, though. And Kolek's right there. Leonka has moved in on Vashnar the Blood Reaper. We could pull back. He himself would beat the brakes off of us. This cavalry, and against our marauders, it's gonna do damage, isn't it? Let's pull back once.
Too strong. Even
And then he gets moved on by the World Walkers, which actually may be way, way worse. And this one we cannot retreat from. Okay, that's a bunch of skin wolves and the maws of savagery. Roots of the Hound, lots of... Oh, and the Great Maw, the Great Mard of the Blood Fjord is crazy. Alright, well, let's take this valiant defeat. Block shields and swing at anything that moves. Let's get this thing going. We want to make sure... And they're going to try to surround us no matter what. We're going to have to deal with it. Gonna have to fight through it.
by God's call. What?
The Berserkers on the side, a bit further back. Once the Maw herd shows up, there's going to be all sorts of problems. That's like 4 little baby mammoths all at the same time. It's no joke. I want you to be hunting down, you guys together will be hunting down their skin wolves if we can help it. And then the spawn trolls, and then stay on the other side. Just with double trolls. Cannon in the middle. Get this battle going. Pull them over to the side. And they're all just going to wait for the reinforcements, which I can't fault them for. It makes sense. Now let's get the army in formation, and then we'll pull them up.
God's bloody glory. The God's will.
Don't want to let them dictate the battle.
Moving.
Get some flaming axes in on these skin wolves, and then surround them with our hornhounds. We may have a chance of bringing them down and routing them off the side pretty quickly. That's what we're going for here. We're gonna try to rotate a little bit. Normally, Cornhounds and Marauder Horsemen both would get slaughtered by Skin Wolves, but with the power of friendship, look at these horrors. He's got some piercings. Look at you, buddy. Styling. Alright, scoot forward a little bit. Get those axes in. They would have come get you. We'll deal with them from there. Both sets of doggos get in there, do that damage.
The Skull Trail! Wolffather's warriors!
Yeah, they're gonna get sandwiched and killed quickly, so get those axes in. Do as much damage as you can as fast as you can. Alright, here come all of their armies. Or all of their soldiers, rather. Get that damage in. Oh, it's not enough. Ooh, the doggos got crushed quickly. Well, it's because only one of the units came over. That's unfortunate. I thought I had both of them moving. Just keep running then. Have you go jump all over this unit here.
Now is our time!
You get over there and help out.
For chaos! Agreed!
Got him tied down. Now throw those axes and rip him to shreds. Charge! Show him your gur face. Get these chaos trolls bashing in here on these berserkers. Break them down.
Without fear!
Beautiful. Let's get these hounds in. Chewing on those spearmen.
Marauders of Khorne!
Well, actually, they look like they're ready for you. Let's not chew on them then. Never munch on a target who's ready.
Kill for Khorne!
Had to weaken one of these chieftains. And we're taking a lot of damage across the line here. Ouch, that's a lot of javelins. Get in there and fight. No one should be standing still. Oh no, here comes the Maw herd. Our poor life. I should have saved the num-nums for them. That's such a crazy unit charging on the back of these marauders here. How are things going over here? These spearmen caught us. That's not good.
Sent by the Valkyrie! To slaughter!
We need to get the axes in here on them. Firing champs is who we kind of want to keep from dying. Drop the doot in the middle. We probably should have saved it for the blade, and I'm a fool. We've got a lot of soldiers hitting us.
Yes!
Ooh, the feral mammoth blowing up our dudes. Too many units not doing anything.
Glorious brutality. Takers of skull.
Keep fighting. The second y'all stop is when we lose.
Yes! Lord of Khorne.
Single combat with that guy, please. A lot of guys are regaining their strength, but I don't know. That line buckling is really not good. And I completely forgot about my cannon, which is extra bad. And the micro is on point today. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Perfect. Micros and misclicks. Keep killing. Guys in behind. Slice through those spearmen. Yeah, they've got an entire another army on this other side. Keep smashing them up. To safety. Just kill their lords. I don't know how he keeps getting away from you. Oh, it's because we're not finishing him off. That's why. Bring the lads back in. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty serious loss here. We probably should have just taken the fight with Valkia. We're going to at least punish them by killing the Maw herd here. Axes for days. Got all sorts coming on back. Let's use them to delay the skin wolf. I saw that number of skin wolves coming over the hill. It's a regular herd of them. Broke my mind. He's getting bodied by this mammoth. weaken it and see if you can do damage. And one of their lads is running away. Dead he is not, though. These marauders all back in. We'll get some screen or some zoom ins while we're getting murdered. Escaping Doom. Could we at least defeat the mammoth in single combat? Come on, dude, that's your one goal. It's a weak. Oh, nope, he's getting bodied.
In destruction's name.
Yeah, unfortunate. Overwhelmed by a tide of Norskins. Man, this unit is just doing nothing the whole battle. That's unfortunate. Keep fighting.
Valkia! Moving!
Scoot around if you can. Looks like my man's terrified. Herd of skin wolves, and that's the full route. Norska proves victorious this day. Good, the single Dawizar. And yeah, no, that was a... His reward for being a good boy was a bunch of javelins in the back. Look at him, he's so upset. I'm so upset. Sorry, Vashnar. And our overconfidence causes us to falter. I still think we probably could have stolen that one if we played it a little bit better. But we'll move through. Sad day. Settlement looted. You couldn't just take it from me. The disrespect. Gained a mount only to die. Eval, however, is completely fine, and he will be doing battle with... Where is he at over here? Way over here, the challenge stone. Yeah, the cool are just going to be a light snack for him. We need to get moving. And he also still has the plains of Zanbaijin. Well, we can't have that. Those belong to Khorne. Gotta get rolling quick, though. And then we need to also probably recruit up a lord back here. We've got 5,000 positive. Brass Collar of Khorne. Akel Death Dealer. Welcome, lad. Fair enough. Oh, I was hoping for marauders. Not a single marauder to be found. Now we can do it through allied recruitment, and this will give me an opportunity to see if this actually works like that. Let's grab 2 of them. It does count as other units. I don't think we can probably upgrade them. I don't want just normal marauders. I say that. Let's just try it. We can easily disband them. And they costed nothing. We'll grab some aspiring champions and then 2 of these Warhounds of Khorne. And then I want 1 more army over here to defend Conquata after Vashnar falls. I really like the ones with unearthly reflexes. Those tend to be my favorite. We'll grab Talagast here then. Chuck you in some marauders, horsemen, and some doggos. Trolls, champions. Full army works for me. Go ahead and grab all of these guys, even the ones, well, no, that's a waste of money. Toss him a second axe and a brand. These guys too before they get any upgrades. Okay, he's at least marginally ready to go. He would lose to Leoncare unless he has the assistance of Conquata, so I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Valkia the Bloody. We shall be sending you back in to claim the Unicorn Gate. It is mine.
Spare none.
Mine.
You will never hold us.
Well, see, I don't want to hold you, I just want your gate. His gate will allow me to defend the area.
reforged for murder.
And I believe Alariel gets penalties for if the gates are breached as well. I don't know if that's exactly the case. I know she gets them if the outside ring and the inside ring of Ulthuan are breached, but I don't know if it's also the gates. That may be a load of nonsense.
Demon Prince.
For the Godslayer, we probably want to give him encampment stance and scoot up and around to threaten the other spire. Meanwhile, Jorhul here
Demon Prince.
goes directly at this plane of spiders. Can he reach? Not quite.
Very well.
We will go to the edge there, do some raiding.
Slain. There shall be ruin.
Looks good to me.
Is chaos.
Good old Jaeger. Well, the good news is those armies were defeated. What if Lewin takes this opportunity to smack the Troll Fjord?
Spread ruin.
That would be fantastic. Let's move up a little bit, take a little bit more of the old replenishment, and then we can move on in,
Not a chance.
do some fighting,
Madness. No.
get some revenge.
Lord of Khorne.
I also need to move and crush Malice. That's going to be in the next one. For now, I am out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you on the next one.
Not the cold.